Alright, hello my fellow adventurers and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue and I'm going to be doing some more of the Putrid Shot Ultra demo. I have some exciting news. I'm going to first start, let's wield the Crescent Banana because it's funny and I don't know if I've ever really done much with it. First of all, well I'm not going to say what it is. I am going to say that I have talked to the developer more, and he has said that... I'm just gonna say lasers aren't wrong. There will not... I'm just gonna say... So, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'm gonna say that my guess about lasers, which I couldn't quite tell, but it's possible it can even be seen in the... I don't know if those are lasers, but it looked like maybe, but, that there are gonna be lasers. But I'm not gonna say any more than that. Piercing. On another note, I am hopefully gonna have I'm hopefully gonna be able to make a video on the game at a time where I can release my first video of full gameplay on the release date of the game itself, which is exciting. It's like Flame Pulsar, Homing Flare, Frost Boomerang. I am extremely curious to see how much more content is in the full game. Over 30 spells with like unlockable spells and stuff is something that sounds really cool. Let's see. Also, I totally took health earlier, and that I don't know why I did that. Other than that, I have. So that bounced in additional time. Let's see what else there to talk about. So I have been working on, as like a little side thing, I have a Pico 8 game I'm playing around with. It's based on the Lazy Devs series. It's a good Pico 8 tutorial YouTuber who I would highly recommend. But he had a tutorial for like a space, like shoot 'em up. It's like simple, like, yeah, like with aliens and stuff. And I followed the tutorial and am turning it into, because obviously, I am turning it into a roguelike. And I will see about putting a link to that game in the description also. Hopefully the next update for my game will be out by the time I release this video. If not, then probably like soon after. The strategy in this game is really interesting. So, let's see. The new graphics are also just amazing. Like, they're so much better. And like, I'm really excited. I'm very curious what the third, like, if the stages are gonna have like whole names. Because currently it's just like stage 1, like state 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 3. I'm wondering if it's gonna be called like the desert, or like it's a temple or whatever, and like the jungle or something, because that's what it looks like the next one's gonna be. I'm also curious about like the bosses. I'm curious just about a lot of stuff with this, because it's already an amazing game, and I just can't wait to see how much more there is. And yeah, let's take off ice damage up by 1. I'm also excited to see the new art for things because, well, like, the older art is fine. The things, like, for the 2 spells that were added in the, like, 3.0 update for the demo, the sword and the axe, those both just, like, were really cool. So that's something that I can't wait to see. Honestly, I'm just curious what the other spells are gonna be. Like, there aren't that many spells in, the demo. Like, there's enough, but it's really fun, but there aren't that many, and I'm just so curious, like, what else, like, I don't even know how to explain, like, I'm just wondering what other, like, mechanics are gonna even, like, be implemented. And I'm also curious what, like, the reward for, boom, all piercing. I'm also very curious what the reward for beating a boss is gonna be, because currently, since you only have 1 boss, you don't get another reward. That's why, actually, in the, that's at least probably why in the game I'm developing, I have the demo goes to the 2nd boss, so that you get to see the boss items mechanic, which is, like, after defeating a boss, you get, like, a very powerful item. And there's gonna be less of them, but, like, you can, like, combine them in really cool ways. But, like, I don't know what defeating the bosses in this game will do, because you don't actually get, like, I know that in each area you're gonna be getting, you can add another mod to your weapon. And then there's obviously gonna be more spells. But other than that, like, I don't actually know what, like, things. See, I think I was saying in the last episode about the predictability of the boss fight. He does his slam, or whatever, the slam attack, let's see, twice, it does it twice. Then it does the, like, spray. Then it dashes 4 times, but you don't really get to see that because it's in phase 2 now. But let's watch, and I do want to check to see if this is correct. If I'm correct, that it does the attacks. So this is gonna be, it's gonna do 2 slam attacks. Maybe more now that it's in phase 2, but let's see if it does 2 yep, 2 slam attacks. Then it does its, like, its spread attack, I don't know what to call it. Then it does 1, 2, 3. Alright, does 3. Thought it was 4 somehow. Either way, I am getting to a point where I can pretty much win with any build. One sec, I want to quickly look at this actually. I wonder if there'll be, like, multiple bosses for each area? I'm not sure. More actives and passives are just gonna add some cool variety. This video might be shorter, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take rapid arrows and see. Let's see what sort of build we can do this time, because I feel like I kind of try and go for the same builds usually. But let's try something. Let's see. I'm also curious, since there's the homing tag, but it only applies to 2 spells, I think. The homing frost and homing flare. Like, some spells, there's... oh, I mean, there's a number of spells that only have 2 things, actually, now that I think about it. Let's take clip size up. You know what? I'm gonna get lots of clip. I'm gonna see if lots of clip size goes well with rapid. I gotta make sure I've got all the strategies in place, and then I can see when the full game is released. I can totally just see if the same strategies work. Alright, these are all... Let's do the flare. This is actually something that I did like from the original, is that, well, in this game, in Putrid Ultra, the spells tend to have a bit of a higher cost. I did like in Pico 8, I liked in Pico 8 how, the spells, like, one sec, frost or blast, explosion, homing frost, or snowballs. I don't know, I really like that one. One thing I did really like in Pico 8, in the Pico 8 version, was the way that, for example, the fireball thing was every 10 shots create 4 orbiting fireballs, rather than every, what is it in this? I think every 4 shots create 1. And while I understand that's balanced differently, I like the idea of having more spells that mostly take longer to activate and stuff, but then have, like, even if the spell does have the same effect as another spell, simply just the idea of having it do more of it in one cast. I guess. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. I'm also curious what the other actives will be. I know there's gonna be like a knife or something, but I don't know what it'll do. Cause the knife is shown in or maybe it's, or was knife, I don't remember. I think knife was shown in one of the images, as, like, on the Steam page. It looked like maybe it was creating, like, this, like, slash, or, like, this big, like, X-shaped slash. I couldn't quite tell, though. The dodge, honestly, the sprites in this are really cool. Like, they're so simple, but it just, especially with the increased amount of color from the Pico 8 version, just, it really has a, like, I don't know how to explain it just feels good. It feels good to play. And then, like, the way, and I think there's gonna be a little bit of story in the full game. Again, something I'm extremely curious about. Like, honestly, that is something that I'm wondering is, like, what are these creatures I'm fighting? And, like, why did I come here in the first place? Like, what? Honestly, I don't really know why I'm here. I'm not like, oh, I'm not doing, like, a super philosophical thing. I'm just, as much as that sounds like it, and that could be funny, I'm more literally just asking, what is the motive that brought me to, I mean, I guess also it's another part of the question. What, like, where does the game take place? Obviously it takes place over 3 different areas, but, like, I don't really know what these areas are. Other than, like, looking at this like, the image, but I don't really have any idea what, like, the original game was called Putrid Sand, which seems like it's, like, in, like, some form of, like, desert temple or something. But, like, even that was pretty vague, and there wasn't much, like, to explain that, but didn't really need it. It was a Pico 8 game, as much as that doesn't mean it doesn't need a story, like, that's not saying no Pico 8 games can have story, but, like, it was fine as a Pico 8 game. But then, like here, oh, one sec. Ooh, that is bad. That is very bad. Okay. I did that's not good. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here because I don't want to don't want to do too much more of the demo because it's just getting repetitive. But I am extremely excited for the full game, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!